The neighborhood, and glad we've got more to come in our most recent update, and I'll elaborate more in just a few moments. Nice weather holding on tough all the way through your work week. Still thinking Saturday's going to be pretty decent with a first of a couple of chances of showers, maybe more towards the likelihood for your Sunday. We'll enjoy the beauty while we can and talk more about that in a second. Looking back on our today's date and weather history, 2008 at this time at the Jackson Weather Service, they were in the middle, and as were we, in the middle of a 3 to 4 day heat wave. Temperatures 90, 91 degrees, 2 consecutive days, 2 records that still stand, and they also recorded maximum lows for that night of 70 to 73 degrees, the same time frame. So much more comfortable right now, and no complaints here, except that it will end at some point, whether it be Sunday or not. Spent some time on the road today. One of our stories I have ready to go in just a few moments, something that really is near and dear to my heart, not just because of the subject matter, but also, and you hate to refer to it as a nuisance factor, but indeed there is one. We'll talk about how there's help out there that I didn't even know about in regards to the pet population and strays and helping decrease those numbers. We'll get to that in just a few seconds, and I'm also holding out for another report that I can tell you about just in brief. I hope to have some information in regards to a shooting that took place in Paintsville earlier today. Hopefully someone with us who can shed some light on the investigation that began after a shooting into an attorney's office in the Paintsville area. Around lunchtime or closer to the 1 o'clock hour, there was at least one bullet shot through a window at attorney Robert Miller's office. Now, so far that's all I've confirmed, but I do know that there was evidence to support just that fact. They are hoping to find those responsible and find out the motive for the shooting, accidental or otherwise. And once again, I've got a few calls in, and we hope to elaborate more on that in just a few moments. I've left a spot open for that, and we'll get to it in just a few minutes. On the 500th day of the Trump administration, Attorney General Sessions has announced 311 new assistant United States attorney positions, 3 of them coming to Kentucky. On the 500th day of the Trump administration, Sessions and Robert Duncan Jr., U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Kentucky, announced that the Department of Justice is taking a dramatic step to increase resources to combat violent crime, increase civil enforcement efforts, and help roll back the devastating opioid crisis. In the largest increase notable in decades, the Department of Justice is allocating 311 new assistant United States attorneys to assist in those priority areas. Those allocations are 190 in the Violent Crime Prosecutorial Division, 86 civil enforcement prosecutors, 35 additional immigration prosecutors as well, and many of the civil enforcement assistants will support the newly created Prescription Interdiction and Litigation Task Force, which targets the opioid crisis at every level of the distribution system. The Eastern District of Kentucky is getting 2 positions, from what I understand, under President Trump's strong leadership. According to Sessions, the Department of Justice is going on offense against violent crime, illegal immigration, and the opioid crisis. And he says that today we are sending in reinforcements. So in the Eastern District of Kentucky, one of those assistants will focus on prosecuting violent crime cases. President Trump and Attorney General Sessions have prioritized reducing violent crime through investigation and prosecution of the worst offenders. And with this new position, the U.S. Attorney Duncan says that they intend to do just that. The new violent crime assistant will work with our federal, state, and local partners to help protect the public and keep our communities safe, and will prosecute cases arising from the Project Safe Neighborhoods initiative. That is a multi-agency partnership aimed at reducing violent crime and gun violence. The other assistant will focus on conducting affirmative civil enforcement actions, including bringing actions against medical professionals for overprescribing opioids and submitting fraudulent claims for reimbursement to the federal government. No word in this release when they will take their positions, but it is believed to take place very soon. So when we come back, if we have anything else on one of our other top stories that we're working on, we'll go there. And if not, we're going to go to a woman who has some information about an organization that's been serving 4 counties, including 2 in the viewing area. And they've been here for about a year, and they have 2 specific goals in mind with one subject area, if you will, and that's our pets. I'll be right back.
Foothills Communications brings you the latest in fast fiber internet for home, business, or gaming. HD digital TV with DVR, pay-per-view, and all the favorite channels you're looking for, plus crystal clear communications. Customize your experience today and become a Platinum customer simply by signing up for FiberNet phone and TV, and save at least $10 off your monthly bill. The world awaits at Foothills Communications and foothills.net.
Now let's go to Shaw Reynolds. She is with an area organization that was just formed last year. It's a nonprofit organization with two goals. One, providing education to everyone on humane animal treatment. And the second goal is to provide low-cost spay and neutering services to people in Johnson and McGoffin, Floyd, and Martin counties. And to do that, they are holding fundraisers around the clock, and they're working with area veterinarians. So basically, anyone can get their dog or cat spayed or neutered for only a small copay.
We fundraise constantly. We work currently with 2 veterinarians who give us a discount rate. We charge a sliding fee for the spay and neutering. It ranges from $15 to $25. That is the copay that the people pay for their pets, and then we pay the rest of the money.
And while this program certainly exists to appeal to those who might be on a limited or fixed income, it is also designed for all pet owners to come in and help control the pet population. And I don't think that anyone is surprised by how serious or bad that the stray population has become. Reynolds calls it just simply overwhelming.
It's almost overwhelming. There are so many puppies and kittens that are born that a lot of people put them on the side of the road. They'll put them on strip mines. Sometimes they'll throw them in the rivers, and they are on the side of the road where they'll get hit by a car or starve to death or captured by a predator. We need to get a handle on this pet overpopulation. We don't have enough shelters. We don't have enough fosters to help take care of all these animals. And we're going to have to attack it at the bottom level, which is spaying and neutering pets and controlling this overpopulation. We get so many animals right now that have had 2 and 3 litters. And if you look at, if those litters go on and have more litters, in just a couple of months, you can have thousands of unwanted puppies and kittens. So it's very important to get your dog or cat spayed or neutered.
And there are 2 very important ways that you can help them do this. 2 upcoming fundraisers. One this weekend, this Saturday at the Paintsville Country Club. It's the 2nd annual event, Canines, Felines, and Sweet Fixins. And that pretty much sums it up with all of the desserts and the entertainment and the cause.
This is our 2nd year of doing this. It's a dessert fundraiser, and it's at the Paintsville Country Club. Angie's Cast Iron is providing the desserts for it, and they're very good. Jason Goebel is providing the musical entertainment. He has been so good in donating his time and helping us raise money for this. He was actually our very first fundraiser, and he got us started doing this. So he's come back this year to help us keep it going. We have desserts, we have door prizes, we have a silent auction, and we have Jason.
And, of course, they have tickets once again on sale now. That's this Saturday, 6 to 9 at the Paintsville Country Club. $25 per person, but all those wonderful desserts, the silent auction as well, Jason Goebel performing. I mean, it's just a win-win situation for everyone. And by the way, they've got another big event coming up in August called Wolf Stock. How cool is that? Peace, love, and spay and neutering. That is going to feature a variety of acts. 4 hours of music. Nick Jamerson, ring a bell. Sean Whiting, Luna and the Mountain Jets. The list goes on. When it gets closer, we'll go over all of it and tell you about all of them. But that's going to be a big show in support of the same cause. So if you can, be sure and stop by Saturday night. And if in the meanwhile you're interested in letting them help you control the pet population and help pay for your pet being spayed or neutered, it's as simple as finding them on their website or on their Facebook page. That's Animal Alliance of East Kentucky, or AAEKY.org.
Yes, anyone who has a pet that has not been spayed or neutered, if you live in our 4-county region, you can get on our website. It's AAEKY.org. Download the application, put the copay, mail it to us, and we'll get in touch with you in a couple of days. We give the voucher to the vets, and you just have to schedule your appointment.
One last thing I want to add, as I said, they've only been around about a year, and in other counties they've spayed or neutered a few hundred animals. Now do that quick math. You know, One dog has puppies. Those puppies grow up, have puppies. I'm not that good at math, but you get the drift, right? In McGoffin County, because the program is just now kind of becoming known here as of tonight, that's why we were so gracious that they asked us to help them get that word out. They've only had about 2 folks take advantage of the spay and neutering, which is at a very reduced cost. Like I said, the copay most often as little as $15. So they're hoping to change that landscape. And I know a lot of neighbors of mine, and I know a lot of you folks out there who wish that they didn't have the stray population to deal with that they do. And this is one very good, humane way to target just that. So if you have a pet you want spay or neutered, give them a call. If you want to help them in their endeavors, treat yourself to a wonderful evening this Saturday night at the Paintsville Country Club. I'll be right back. Are you looking to visit or come home to Sagersville to relax, reconnect, or maybe ride the Dawkins Trail? Then you have to stay in our luxurious lofts over downtown that comfortably and conveniently accommodate parties of 1 to 10 with king beds, beautiful decor and furnishings, and walls adorned with the city's history. There's absolutely nowhere else like the Mortimer Lofts. Book directly through VRBO. Find them on Facebook at the Mortimer Lofts of Sagersville or call 606-349-3299.
Your community calendar, as always, brought to you by McGoffin Farm Bureau. As almost always, a lot happening. 2 announcements in that I don't have on screen. The Substance Abuse Free Environment, our SAFE Coalition, has their meeting set for June the 20th, and the McGoffin County Board of ASAP is meeting June the 18th. I'll file those on the calendar, get to those when they get just a bit closer. Here's one that's just around the corner, though. Vacation Bible School time at the Emmanuel Baptist Church on Pleasant Hill. It starts this Sunday. It goes through next Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 nightly. And if you want to ride on the church bus, it's as simple as calling 349-5264 or 349-4456. Now, this starts Sunday. I'll have that up and on your screen tomorrow with those phone numbers, and kids can get a ride to Vacation Bible School at Emmanuel Baptist starting this Sunday. Here's a whole lot of other things as well happening on tonight's calendar, too. Don't forget the Ramey Pool is open. The number at the pool, 349-5102. You can rent it for parties 6 to 10 in the evenings, Monday through Saturday, and all day Sunday. Otherwise, it's open Monday through Saturday from noon until 5. The Licking River Cruisers have put a cruise in together. The Car Club being hosted by the Sagersville City Park this Saturday, 4 to 7. It's going to be a great venue. They're also having open house at the Sagersville Fire and Police Department just across the street, and that means free hot dogs and drinks. So it's going to be a great time to cruise on down to the Sagersville City Park across from City Hall for a cruise in this Saturday. A lot of cool things happening Saturday. Nathan Stanley live in Royalton at the Battlefield Gospel Fest. Your Master of Ceremonies, CJ the DJ. That is this Saturday, 11 in the morning till 8 that evening. Bring a lawn chair, bring everybody, and it's a wonderful time. This is free, mind you. You can set up to be a vendor just like $20 in advance or $50 the day of if you got some items you want to sell. It's going to be a great, great day of some gospel music at the Battlefield Gospel Fest. Speaking of gospel music and some inspiration, Father's Day Pickin' and Grinnin' special is coming up Saturday evening at 7 at Kearney Free Will Baptist. I mean, you could spend the entire day Saturday, most all this weekend, taking great events like this in McGoffin County. That is this Saturday at 7 p.m. once I said at Kearney Free Will. A benefit has been put together for this Sunday, June the 10th, in honor of Selden Auksher in the middle of his second battle with esophageal cancer. It's at the Community Center, 2 till 7 Sunday. The True Gospel Echoes are going to be performing. They're going to have food and an auction, and the family hopes that you'll join them in support of Selden Auksher. For the class of 08 of the McGoffin County High School, your class reunion has been set for June the 16th, the family event in the park at noon, and then the Ramada Inn for all the graduates and their spouses or others at 7 o'clock that night. Call
205-8142, or contact kship90@gmail.com to find out more. And here's a super cool event. Our Sagersville Masonic Lodge has teamed with a lot of other partners, and they're putting together this huge party for all of our very special kids. Anyone with special needs, parents, they would love to have them there. They're going to have bounce houses. They're going to have games. They're going to have an amazing array of food, movies, and fun just to spend the day with them and some of their most beloved people. They would just like to say thanks and have a party with you. Call Paul Montgomery if you have any questions, 606-424-6302. And once again, that's Saturday, August the 4th, but they would like to hear from any children who are going to be there by July the 16th. It's kind of a head count thing, so they know how many to expect and plan for. And they're going to plan well for everybody. We plan nightly for your announcement on our community calendar. If you've got one, right here is how you get it on the program. Be sure and let me know, and I'll tell everyone else about it. Turning to funeral service announcements, 77-year-old Jimmy Kennard of Monroe, Ohio, passed away on yesterday's date, formerly of McGoffin County. He was married to Mildred Potter Kennard, who survives, and Jimmy's also survived by a daughter, Beverly Warren. Visitation is going to be after 6 tomorrow evening, and it will be before services that start Thursday morning at 11, all from the McGoffin County Funeral Home, and burial will take place at the Kennard Family Cemetery. 86-year-old Eugene Lemaster of Littorals Fork Road passed away yesterday as well, married to Joyce Gamble Lemaster, who survives. He's also survived by sons Ronald and Timothy Lemaster, daughters Melissa Manning, Penny Capitorta, and Connie Lemaster, Betsy Carroll, Polly Lemaster, and Kathleen Lemaster. Visitation is this evening, all day Wednesday. Services will start Thursday morning at 11. Visitation and services all from the Flat Fork Community Church, while the McGoffin County Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. 70-year-old Jim Randall Patrick of East Maple Street passed away yesterday. He's survived by his wife, Mary Wilma Bailey Patrick, and surviving our children, Mary Beth Chaffins and second daughter, Jeannie Marie Porter. Visitation is tonight and all day tomorrow, and services will start Thursday afternoon at 2 from the Fritz Church of God. Burial will follow at the Patrick Cemetery at Middle Fork. Joseph Brian Smithers, 33 of Sagersville, passed away on the 26th. He survived by his father, Jeff Smithers, and mother, Kathy Porter Smithers. Survivors also include stepmother Debbie Smithers, two sons, Joseph Dominic and Joseph Caleb Smithers, one daughter, Samara Avina Smithers as well, and a brother and a host of other family as well. Memorial services will be held this Saturday at 2 from There Is Hope Ministries. And lastly tonight, Robert Cecil Arnott, 95 of Sagersville, passed away today. Arrangements are being made at this hour, but to be announced soon by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. And I'm still awaiting some details that aren't going to make it before airtime in regards to a couple of other stories, at least one that I was working on. So we'll go ahead and, which is not a bad thing right now, to go on over to your Licking Valley RECC forecast, because it's still picture perfect. Not the entire thing, but most of it. 60 degrees tonight, partly cloudy, westerly winds maybe 3 to 7 miles per hour. I mean, it's been a nice weekend, or a nice week, to be working on the outside or anything on the outside. Tomorrow's going to be another one. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, partly cloudy tonight, maybe mostly cloudy in the morning. We've got a little front coming through, but it's not going to produce any showers, I don't think, and then become sunny by the afternoon. That will cool things off a bit, down to 76 for tomorrow. Mostly clear tomorrow night. We'll rebound to 82 with sunny and mostly clear skies on your Thursday. Nighttime lows right around 60 again. And wrapping up your work week, Friday, 87 and sunny. I got a feeling there's going to be some hooky played Friday. Couldn't blame you. Saturday, I think we'll still hold on to mostly sunny skies, even 87 degrees holding on to. By Saturday night, we've got a 20% chance of showers that right now looks to roll in maybe around the afternoon, 2 or 3. By Saturday night, those showers slightly increase and then become, well, I don't want to say a likelihood, but a 60% chance is pretty much a likelihood of some showers for some of us on Sunday, maybe even some thunderstorms as well. We'll also see the low 80s, 83 and 65, and mostly cloudy skies. So definitely between now and Saturday are the days you want to try to enjoy, because after Sunday and afterwards, I've got more clouds than I do sun, and a chance of showers every day for several days.
Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Still got a couple of reports we're working on. Still waiting on some more details. For now, I'll be waiting to see you back here tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful Tuesday evening, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.